Good morning. Pray you're having a wonderful morning so far. If not, it's 5:30. You have a whole day to change it. So I wanted to get on to let you know everything you need is inside of you. Everything you need is inside of you. I think some of us are conditioned to believe that everything we need is outside of us to help us in the inside, right? The job, the money, even the counselor. And yes, they are very important, but it's outside of you. But you have to realize that you have to work on the inside. You have to do the work in order to get the results. Everything you need is inside of us. You just have to change how we think and our heart, right? So pray that you get rid of the limiting beliefs. Pray that you get rid of the false narratives. Pray that this bondage is loosened. Pray that these chains are broken so you can realize how much power you have inside of yourself, right? Because we're Christ-like, that means we're like Christ. That means that if God has all the power and we are Christ-like, then we have the power too. We inherited from God, right? But sometimes, like the way we've grown up, the things that we experience, the trauma that we had in our life, just things that get in the way, just falter how we think about ourselves, how we perceive life, how we have the limiting perspective or negative perspective or, things about life. But when you start reading the word, you start diving into what God said, what Jesus did, how the miracles were performed, how things happened. You start realizing that, okay, if he did this for them, he could do this for me. Because I'm a child of God. I have authority in my voice. What I speak has to move, right? What I see is not really what I see in the spiritual realm. It's something that you got to learn. It's something that's waiting for you, right? Now, if you're not there yet, it takes baby steps to get there. When you just initially give yourself to God, just like a baby, it's like milk. You have to drink your milk first in order to transition to the table, to get the real food, right? Baby steps. So, with that being said, everything you need is inside of you. You don't need validation from others. You don't need opinions from others. You do need wise counsel. And the Lord will show you who and where to get your wise counsel from. Because he'll give you the discernment to tell if this person is for you or not. Now, I'm just speaking my 2 cents. And, I'm always coming from a heart's posture of love. Like, I just want everybody to experience God's love and experience, going to where he wants us to be. Because right now, I think he's saying that it's a lot of my babies not going in the right direction. Because they're so focused on flesh. They're so focused on how it feels. They're so focused on how it looks. Oh, I won't fit in if I don't do this. Or if I don't wear this, I won't look fly, I won't look good. They'll talk about me. Oh, if I don't go to this party or that party, I'm lame. Oh, if I don't drink at the table with them, I'm lame. I ain't cool. Sometimes it is sacrificing those things in order to find God more. Giving up those things to find God more, to dig deeper more. And I promise you that his way is way better than the ways that you're doing it. I don't know who I'm speaking to. His way is way better than the way that you're doing it. With the drinking and the smoking and the partying. His way is. Just because it feels good, don't mean it's good for you. If you're feeling good now, you may regret it later. Because if you know you're not inside the will of God, you got to be ready for the consequences of it. So make that move right now. Make the choice right now, because you know he stands at the door, he knocks, and he wants you to let him in. It's a choice that you have to make, and you have to be all in for him in order to experience the fullness of God. Can't be lukewarm. You got to be flaming hot. Because he already said we are not in this world. We're of it. I said that wrong. We're not of this world. We just live in it. You know what I'm saying? We just live in it. But we're not of this world. Believers, born again we're not of this world. So we don't see with our five senses. That means what happens in this world, we don't get afraid. If your moves are based off of fear, it ain't it. What we hear in this world, we shouldn't be afraid. Because God already said what's going to happen. He already said, the word is already written. So yeah, I'm getting a cold, y'all. So yeah, make that step. Start leaning in more on God. And see how he blesses you. And no, it may not happen automatically. It may not happen overnight. It may not look like how you thought it was going to look. Thought it was going to be like a materialistic blessing. But he'll open your eyes to see more. He'll open your mind to think better and to think deeply and to take off, the chains on your mind. He'll give you more wisdom. He'll make you feel more calm and at peace. You can surrender everything to him and he'll take care of everything. And it may not look like how you want it to look, as I say, but it'll look like how he needs it to look in order for you to learn the lesson. I love y'all, and God loves you more. Be blessed.